Productions. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Shit is crazy, bro. Shit, we already, 7 days in?
Yeah.
7 days in already, man.
Yeah. 7 days into 2026.
It's like time is definitely, I don't know what it's doing, man.
Is it the end of 2026 yet?
No.
Are we there now?
Shit. Hey, remember this time.
That's what we said that.
Remember this
At the
time.
beginning of 2025, we said that. And all of a sudden, here we are in 2026. So, yeah, no, something I wanted to just kind of keep bringing up, but, you know, like we keep saying and we keep telling everybody is get yourself together. What are you doing out here? Are you still the same person you were last month, last week, last year? You know, who are you?
Right.
Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know what's going on with yourself? Get in tune with yourself. Start figuring it out. Start hanging out with that inner child. Start getting excited about things again, you know? And get your journey started. Start your journey, you know?
That's crazy you said that.
Yeah.
'Cause,
keep what is it? Iterating that. That's the word. That's the word.
It's crazy you said that. Because today I'm working with my guy or whatever, and then do the podcast or whatever, and then
Right.
he just said today he want to start a podcast. He got a lot of stuff to say.
I remember you saying this.
No, this is another guy.
This a different guy?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's another one. So he was like, man, I want to start a podcast. I was like, start, bro. I was like, bro, we started 3 years ago. I said, we just started.
We just
bro.
crossed 3 years ago. Yeah, we're still just starting.
Right. I said, just start, man. Just don't matter how it come out. As long as you know what I'm saying, you would know
It's kind of like
where to go with it.
podcasting was kind of a mix of vlogging, people who are just like putting their thoughts on on video. So it's kind of a thing between vlogging and an interview. But instead of you interviewing yourself per se, I mean others, you're interviewing yourself in a way, is what I was trying to say. I fucked that all up. Instead of just interviewing everyone else all the time, it's like you're kind of interviewing yourself, you
Right.
know?
And telling your story, kind of.
Telling your story, yeah, that's the vlog part. You're kind of telling your story,
Right.
but depending on your niche or what what you're talking about, because some people are talking about many different things.
Hey, somehow, some way,
You're interested.
some people
in whatever,
still be, have pizza parts of that. Mm-hmm. It's not fully
right,
all the way in, but
right, and that's why I say because you pick a niche, and so
Right.
like say somebody's like, I just want to pick Legos. So they're just everything they're talking about, everything they're doing, all the shows they're they're going to the trade shows and stuff, and they're showing you new Lego sets, and you basically have to involve yourself in like the world of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To kind of really get the content that your people are going to crave, because you're going to have the newest stuff or the best ideas or the look what I created, shit like that. So you find your niche, right? And I'm just saying Legos, but like look at our niche. We haven't truthfully found any one thing per se to grasp onto.
Right.
But the part that we want everyone to grasp onto, I think, is we got to do better with each other. We got to love each other more. We've got to understand that this world was cruel to us because of who was running it. See, that's what we thought. We thought the people that were running it had our interests, our best interests at heart. We thought that they cared about humans. They thought that they cared about us. And so we gave a lot of trust and understanding into that, and we kind of just went out into the world and got jobs and figured shit out,
Right.
bought houses and stuff, believing that everybody was working with us. But over the last so many years, we found out it is the total opposite of that, that the whole time they were stealing from us. They've been doing nothing but harming us with vaccines and food and water and whatever else they can try,
Whatever
drugs
else.
and different things, and who knows
don't
things
even know.
we don't even know about.
Right.
Right.
Hey, let's get it,
You
bro.
don't even know what
We don't
the
even
fuck they
know.
doing.
So, and so as we're going through all that, it's like, what are we really doing here? That's why I'm saying start your journey. Who are you? What do you really want out of this world? Because, our niche per se is to just bring you the truth. That's truthfully our niche.
That's it. Bomb droppers.
I think we found it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Awkward Intelligence, the network and all that it's to just bring you truth, to just show things to you. And to give you new ideas. Yeah, just give you new ideas and give you new thoughts and new perspectives, because what's the coolest part about learning all this stuff for me is that I've learned a lot of new perspectives just because, and ways to rethink things because of what's going on and what's happening and who's talking about what. Where, like we've said before, where like, say you take something somebody says, and they'll say like, a movie will come out about, it'll be about a CIA couple that lives in a city and does their little missions around the city, and nobody really knows what they're up to. They look like normal people in the area, right? Mm-hmm. Well, then we have to think, if they're showing us that, then that's real. You see what I'm saying? We have to go, wait, they're showing us that. So that tells me that there's CIA people living around me at any given time, and I don't know they're here, and they don't know I'm here, and whatever. They're not worried about me. They got their own mission story about. Right. They got to look like they're doing their daily jobs and whatever, and looking like the community, So you're never going to really see. They're not going to look out. They're not going to look out of place. They're just going to be there because we don't. And then half the time we don't even talk to our neighbors anyways. So, so we really don't know who the fuck any of these people are.
Right.
So that makes it even worse because they can embed themselves even deeper, and you'd never know nothing. And so that's one example.
That's crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? See how you got to take those different things? And then, as we've said, we've seen AI in movies long time ago.
Right.
If they were showing it to us then, that means they had it then.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We may have not had it in the capacity we have it now, but we had it in other ways. I'm sure there was a bunch of systems and operating things that operated on AI long before we realized that what we were doing with it. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So we got to know all that stuff. So if they're showing us anything, they're giving us anything. If they're going, like when the 3-eye atlas, when that thing came flying through, right? They immediately said, we don't know what it is, but this is what we're calling it. Why would they even acknowledge it? They didn't have to tell us anything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They really didn't have to say anything. But why? Why did they highlight it? You know what I mean? Is it part of disclosure? Are we supposed to know about it? Was it to get us interested in things like this? Like, like we talked about, in other episodes.
I guess, because they got to tell you. Whatever they're going to do or happen, they're going to,
right.
They got to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that was it.
Maybe they had to tell us the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe they just had to tell us.
There's something in the sky. 3-eye atlas.
But it's also part of disclosure,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's some of it is part of disclosure as well, where they're just getting us ready. Mm-hmm. They're getting us ready because as a population, we've heard of UFO stories pretty much our whole lives. Half of us believe it, half of us don't, and half of us are unsure. You know what I mean? So, but over the years, over the last few years, we've gotten more in tune and understanding of what it really is. And so it's possible that now that we look at it, a lot of like the UFO activity was probably government experiments. You know what I mean? They were abducting people for real. Mm-hmm. Some people were coming back and some people weren't. We know that for a fact, that's happened. But now we know that how big this trafficking situation is and all these different things. How do we know it wasn't just MK Ultra, mind altering shit, making you think it was this other shit when really they were just abducting you?
Bomb droppers.
You were really being abducted, you know what I mean, or whatever. Or it could just be past memories. It could be memories, flash memories of stuff that,
That's cool.
Who knows what it is at this point. We know there's so much shit involved in this. So, we don't know if it was just hallucinogenics. We don't know if they were doing.
Can just scoop your ass up.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Wow.
You got to think about it. Yeah.
Wow.
They've got teleportation, technologies. Yeah, of course. I mean, they've been fucking with the portals for a long time.
Yeah, I understand.
So they can portal in and portal out.
Oh, why?
Easily. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That kind of stuff.
about. Okay,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
So like portal technologies. Like yeah. So they've had that for a long time. I mean, that's to us, that's ancient technologies.
That's
Those
some
are
wild
real
shit, bro.
You know?
To just be in your car or
And just get portaled out.
right. Or doing something just, you know, and you just gone.
Yup. Boosh. Disappear. Like Left Behind. Just disappear.
Right.
You ever watch that show on HBO called The Leftovers? Did we ever talk about that one?
That's crazy.
It was the same kind of idea.
I never heard
It's
of
called
that
The
one.
Leftovers. Look, it was an HBO show. Look into it. It had a couple seasons. It was interesting. It was called The Leftovers, and it was, I think the main guy was like a sheriff or something like that.
Crazy.
And then
Leftovers.
I think the main guy was a sheriff, and I think his wife disappeared, right? But then,
Just vanish.
well, I'll throw the little spoiler together here.
Oh, why?
But what I'm saying is,
Throw the spoiler.
it was called The Leftovers. But like what I'm saying is, it was based on the Left Behind premise where people just kind of disappeared. Okay. So there was a moment that was like everybody remembers it. They're 9/11 in this show. You know what I mean? Where this one day, all of a sudden, 8 million people from the world just disappeared, and nobody knows why. So like,
Man, that would mess somebody up, man.
yeah, it was like some people lost husbands, some people lost kids. This one chick lost her whole family, like her 2 kids and her husband all disappeared. You see what I'm saying? Like it was a whole bunch of, it was a whole, it was based around like this town or something it happened all over the world, but you're seeing the aftermath of this town, and the main guy's like this sheriff. That's how it starts. You know what I mean? And how how they start interacting, and how shit's weird because it's like people are just gone now, like no explanation. Right. So at some point, though, some people are found, and they all went into some cult. Who knows why and how, but they all end up going to some cult and creating some cult where it was kind of like it was anti-Christian in its own way, where like they basically denounced everything, and they just like they no longer spoke. They just wrote in books. So they could write you something, but they would never speak. It was all this weird shit. It was like some cult that some people started. So that's part of it, And
So they wouldn't speak?
They wouldn't speak or anything. They wouldn't talk. They could just write. They could just write. That was it. So it was like they vowed to just not speak again or whatever. That's part of their cult. I don't know.
Right.
So, and then there was a religious part where there was people preaching, talking about, this is the rapture and and you know what I mean? There was so you had the church part, you had this part, you know what I mean? And so like all these parts were part of this shit around the world. And so, and then they just start, you know what I mean? It's all the interactions and shit that's going on with that, And so, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that
It was a wild show.
Wow.
It was called The Leftovers.
That sounds
Yeah,
wild.
it was a wild show. I think it had like 3 or 4 seasons, and it got interesting.
You know what? I like that. I like you know what? I could watch. I really can't watch series.
Right.
But I will watch it if it have more than one series.
Yeah, just one season.
Yeah. One episode.
Yeah, this was like 3
know what I'm
seasons.
saying?
Yeah, this was like 3
Good.
seasons. Yeah.
Yes.
It had some some shit happening, and then you go to the next season, you're like, well, how do you do this? And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Some new shit. So you're like, okay. Yeah, it got interesting. It was an interesting show. A very interesting show.
Yeah, man, but that would mess some people up though, man. Like a whole town, like damn near whole town just gone.
Right.
With no explanation. You don't know what happened.
Well, think about it. People are disappearing right now. We just don't even notice it. You know what I mean? You don't even notice it. But there's motherfuckers that are like, look at all, like we talked about, look at all the political people that are just resigning, just disappearing. It's going away. You don't know where they're at. You don't know if they're really here.
Right.
Or if they just gone and they say they retired because they're gone.
This shit, wow, bro.
Because what do you say?
I wonder, like,
How do you explain that to people?
I wonder, like, right?
You know what I mean? You just go, oh, yeah, they retired. It's an easy way to say it, and people stop asking questions.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because after you retire, ain't nobody look for you no more.
Ain't nobody worried about you.
Ain't nobody look for you no more. That's crazy.
Ain't nobody worried about you.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, you're off to go do your own thing, so.
Right.
You know, and whatever. But, yeah.
Peacefully.
So that's, right, peacefully, right? That's supposed to be the idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what I'm saying. There's a lot happening right now today, as we speak, of things like that where people are just technically gone. And instead of them explaining he just disappeared, because that's a bigger story.
Right.
They just go, oh, they retired, or they did, you see what I'm saying? Or they stepped down, or they did this. You know what I mean? That's how they're telling us these people are gone. But we're not seeing it that way because they're not saying it that way.
Right.
You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the deciphering of the shit sometimes we gotta look at it and go, you know, when they keep saying they stepped down, or they're retiring, or they're moving on, and you're like, what? You've been there 30 years. You've controlled this thing forever. You're just going to give it up now?
Right.
That has to mean more than just fucking retiring. No one's like, that's just retiring. You
Right.
know what I mean? And they're just out the way now. They're cool.
Unless they know some shit about to happen, or they don't want to.
Well, that's
or
what
they didn't agree.
That was the original thoughts, because it started happening in 2015, 2016. Every year, thousands of CEOs and people just started stepping down and getting out the way. So people have been saying that for a long time. What do they know?
Right.
It's because they knew all this was coming. And because of the positions they held and the influence and the evil they were doing, a lot of them were have been getting arrested since 2015, 2016. That's when the arrest started. Like, half of this stuff we're seeing right now is stuff that already happened.
Right.
We're just seeing it on the news as fucking newsreels. But this shit happened like years ago. We're just telling everybody now.
Oh, that should be crazy.
Yeah, everybody's just
committed
getting
crime.
information. Yeah.
A long time ago, and this shit just now coming to
Right. All of a sudden you see it on TV now.
right. Like, what the fuck is
whatever,
that about?
Yeah, because they're recycling shit. They don't have nothing no more. They're just recycling stuff.
That's wild.
But yeah, that's why you got to look, you know, that's why they keep trying to create new shit. They try to create new fear ideas, you know. Talking now about some fucking new flu that's swiping everybody. You're just like, shut the fuck up. Get out of here with this bullshit.
Flu. You heard about it, right? Yeah.
I've heard something about it, but it's nothing. It's the same shit repackaged into some more dumb shit.
Yeah. I told you, I think it's in Indonesia.
If you keep believing in the flu, you're going to keep catching the flu.
Yeah.
Stop believing in this bullshit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like we've already said that. It's how you talk to yourself. If you keep telling yourself, I guess I'm just going to get sick every year. That's just how that works. Then, of course, it's what's going to happen to you, because that's what you expect. And if that's what you expect, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah. I mean, some people, right. Yeah. I got you on that.
You know what I mean?
Just can't.
You got to get out of that thought process. You got to get out of the thought process. We don't get sick. We make ourselves sick.
Bomb droppers. Shit.
Through your thoughts and your beliefs and your bullshit, because you keep believing these fucks. You know, you keep believing these people out here telling you all this dumb shit when you're not looking into it yourself and paying attention to what's really happening. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, some people can't control when they get sick, though.
Because they have certain things that are afflicted. They're afflicted by certain things. That's understandable. But you got to kick that fucking demon off your back. That's what you got to do. Get that fucking demon off of you. It's a demon, you know, feeding off of you. That's why you've got a bad liver, because you let that demon feed on you. That's why you got a bad heart, because some demon fed off your heart. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what's happening to us. And we're not being told the proper shit. We're being sent to the doctor for fucking pharmaceuticals that are doing nothing but killing us more.
Bomb droppers. Speaking of that, speaking of doctors, man, they talking about, there was a guy fucking escaped the doctors.
I just saw that. They said they was going to take his organs. Yeah. And then he said there was more people in there.
Right.
And he got out. He ran through. He got through the ventilator and got everybody. I didn't know that there was a ventilator anywhere in a building big enough where you could like creep in and just get the fuck out of there.
Right.
How the fuck does this work?
Bro, I have no idea.
I'm just saying. I've never once.
Yeah, you asked the question.
Have you ever seen like where? I don't know. Go ahead.
But that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was definitely crazy. Like, what the fuck?
I saw that. They showed like a video of him running around a corner and dipping. Yeah. I just saw that like an hour probably before I got here.
That's crazy.
I just saw that.
And they said that they found some other like little storage areas and shit.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Like 6, 7.
They're fucking everywhere. Yeah.
So I'm like, what is going
So
on?
what I'm saying, these are, you gotta, you know what I was thinking?
All because he had the organ donor on his license.
Is that what it was? Because I didn't.
So
I didn't put that shit
careful.
on mine. Yeah, I didn't put that shit on mine. No,
I did.
I said no.
I did last year.
Right.
I had it on a couple years ago, but when I got my license renewed, it said you want to be an organ donor. I was like, oh no, no, thank you. I'm good on that. Baby.
Right, and that's true. I mean, I get the idea that if we believe that these people are this evil, if you were in the doctor and something was serious enough or whatever, or not serious enough, who knows, right? Whatever they could do. If they decided to take you, that's how they could take you.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm with you. If they could just say, hey, there's no saving this guy, we'll just take his organs. But here's something I heard too. You got to think about this. Your once the body stops working, it's only minutes before your organs basically hit a point of no return and they're done. They turn off too. You know what I mean? Like, and it's quick. It's like within minutes. Okay, so you got to think about this. So when they take your organs out of your body, you're still alive.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You gotta be.
You gotta be. Because if you're dead and then they gotta wait to take your organs,
it's not gonna be no good.
There's no good.
Right. Or
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta think about it that way. They're not gonna wait hours to take your fucking, you know what I mean? They can say, oh, well, we put it nice. No, that's not how it works. Once it stops working, it's done working. You know what I mean? So the idea is to take it when it's alive, flash freeze it, send it, and then reactivate it with the body. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole process per se.
And then someone might feed off that.
Right.
Dude.
Exactly. Right. It's all kinds of different shit. Right.
You know?
Right. Sometimes it's just a delicacy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It just becomes a delicacy for somebody.
That's crazy.
Just like, think about it. We said this. Just think everything you've done to a piece of chicken or with a chicken has been done with humans.
That's wild.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
You see what I'm saying? When you think about it that way. Think about it. Everything you've done. Cook a leg, cook an arm, cook a wing. You know what I mean? Use the face meat. Everything you've done.
Come on.
Feet, everything has been done with a human. It has. Think about it. Where do you think we learned it from?
That's wild.
Humans weren't cooking a bunch of shit back in the day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So where do you think we learned it from? Motherfuckers was teaching us fucking how they was feeding off animals and shit. More animal, like I think the one animal that we were big on back in the day was the buffalo. You know what I mean? But it was a clean grazing animal. That's what it did. It just grazed, and you just caught one here and there. You used all the pieces for everything, whatever. You know, that was probably the last one we were really eating. Yeah. So that was the beef we ate. We didn't eat cows. You know what I mean? We didn't eat chicken. I don't think we ate many chickens, birds, and things like that. Different stuff. But birds to us were like sacred and shit. You know, we had feathers and stuff. We were like, these motherfuckers carry messages and, you know what I mean, and different things, whatever. You know what I mean? There's more. I'm not a fucking scholar on this shit, but you get the gist. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's like, you know, stuff like that. And so you look at that stuff and you go, we weren't eating a lot of different shit, but we're eating more stuff now. And we know it, like chopping up things and stuff like that. All that stuff. Like, think about it truthfully when you think about it. All that stuff seems to be satanic. Just butchering and chopping up meats and motherfuckers on TV fucking holding it up and smiling with it and smacking it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Doing all this weird shit. Yeah. That's some evil satanic shit if you think about it.
Yeah, just like you ain't supposed to be having dares
right.
head in your house.
Mm-hmm. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's some satanic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when you just look at it in that idea.
Right.
Nah, yeah, I mean, we get that that's a culture and, you know, people live in the woods and that became a thing or whatever. It's not all evil, you know, or whatever. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying they're all evil people. But I'm saying when you think about it in that logical sense of that's satanic shit. But we don't look at it like that.
Yeah, you butchered it.
Yeah.
Blood drain out.
Yeah. That's a ritual of some sort, right?
Yeah.
You know, in its own way. You know, it's one thing when it's survival, and it's another when it's fucking game. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I see. Is we were out there when you go out hunting or doing whatever, you're vowing to that animal at that point that you're about to use this animal for the proper nutrients and different things. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're out there for. You're not out here thinking I'm just gonna kill everything I see.
No,
You know what I'm saying? You're out here going, this animal's going to sustain me and my family and any friends I choose to bring in or whatever, and and so that animal knows the deal. You see what I'm saying? It understands that deal. So it's actually sacrificing itself for these purposes. You see what I'm saying? You got to think about that. If everything has a purpose, that animal doesn't come up to you and let you do what you're about to do unless it's sacrificing itself to you. You see what I'm saying? It came to you. Because otherwise, there's a lot of people that go out there and see nothing year after year.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not worthy. You know what I mean? But if you're worthy, an animal will sacrifice itself to you and let you take it and do its thing. But if you're just out there fucking paying money to go fucking game on these animals and kill fucking Harambes and rhinos and shit, you see what I'm saying? Then, of course, that's some satanic shit. You know what I mean? When you look at it in that sense. So, yeah, I get it. Makes sense, you know?
Shit, wow, man.
Yeah, crazy world.
Yeah, they made it into a sport, man.
Right.
You ever seen them cutting the sheep?
Yo, the shearing them? Yeah, that stuff's interesting, right?
That's a fucking sport, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, just shearing them. They just do this whole
They say
thing.
he doing shit fast. And then, man, I seen one day, they scraped the motherfucking shit up. I was like, why you got it? Man, you don't need to be cutting, bro.
Too much?
I mean,
Just
he
bleeding and stuff?
Man, it was like he didn't give a fuck.
Oh.
He just
tearing them up.
I said, God, dog it, man. You got to be easy with them things.
Right.
I mean, I know you out there, you competing and shit, but damn, man. You got to be smarter than that. You fucking an animal up, bro.
Right.
Motherfucker had bandages on him and shit. I mean, that shit look crazy,
damn,
bro.
tore him that up?
I mean, he fucked them up, bro.
Damn. This was not professionals.
And them things hot too. Them things hot too.
Are they?
Yeah, the clippers.
Yeah.
You ever cut your shit and then
yeah, because it's friction. All that friction. I got
Hell
you.
yeah.
It's got to put a little drop on there. You know what I'm saying? Get that little friction oil in there.
They don't do that shit.
I know. Right?
These motherfuckers going there flaming hot.
Raw dog in it.
I said, damn, that's crazy. Man, but yeah, man, that's a sport, man. And I feel like that's wrong.
Right. So yeah, when you look at it in those ways, that's what makes sense.
Right.
Is hunting and gaming are two fucking different things when it comes to killing animals.
Yeah, I agree.
And stuff like that. So
I agree.
Because true, even with fishing, that's why you never really had overfishing until fucking industries got involved and started fucking putting these big ass ships out there, just dragging the fucking ocean as much as they could. If you're just little fishermen just coming off the coast and just catching a few things and going home, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you don't got that same kind of fucking, you're not tearing the ocean up like that.
Right.
So so yeah, it's just everything's become just overdone.
Yeah. Crabbers.
Everything. Yeah, everything. Just everybody's just trying to. I mean, think about it. If you can get crab in pretty much any restaurant right now, where do you think all that's coming from? They're just fucking scraping it up out of everywhere, and then wondering why we don't have none. Same thing. I would be, like I said, we gotta stop. That's an American way, man. We became just straight consumers where everything's a commodity, everything's a price. Anything can be done.
Right.
Where it's like, I get it. I'd be good if we could just get burgers once a week, burger days or whatever. You know what I mean? And then we wouldn't have to kill as much fucking animals for all that, or whatever, or you get, burgers once a month. I don't even need to eat it like that. None of us do.
We really don't.
Because if we just got burgers twice a month or once a month or whatever it is, that'd be enough. That's a day. You better go get your burger. You might not get one. You know what I mean? And it probably will run out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just unlimited,
Right.
So yeah, like that's, I could see stuff like that, if we really want to have things, where we do it right and we make sure it's done properly. And
like motherfuckers kill alligators and shit to make shoes and shit. Right. Like, what is snakes to make snake bags, little beanie bags.
Right.
And shit. Like, man, come on, man.
Just random shit. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a thing everywhere. You know what I mean? Like like you're saying, where now everywhere can have a snake bag from Louisiana. You're like, it wasn't supposed to be like that.
Right.
The one just in your area, if you had to kill a few, well, of course I'm gonna make something out of this. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. So you would have stuff, and then if people came through, they might be able to get a cool bag that, oh, I can sell a few of these as well, you know, and make a few dollars as well. And then somebody might have one somewhere, but it was never supposed to be where everybody could get one. That's just mass overproduction. That's too much shit, you know. So it's cool to have antiques and different one-offs and different things that people don't have. You know, that was the cool part. It showed your travels. It showed who you were. It showed where you've been. You know what I mean? When you come in someone's house, you're like, oh, where'd you get this little piece right here? You know, it's talking pieces. You don't be like, oh, it's when I was over in, you know, Montana, and they had some shit over here, and it was this, and they gave me this cool little, you know, piece right here with this piece of wood that's, you know, or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, whatever. Just, you know, and nobody else has that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just some cool shit you picked up along the way, some trinkets, you know? Got to get back to that kind of stuff, you know, instead of all of us just having the same shit.
Yeah, man.
We just have the same shit everywhere. You know? It's
I like to be different. I don't like nobody have, you know what I'm saying, like what I had.
Well, that's what makes
I mean, it's cool, but
that's what makes going places interesting.
right.
Because you can go there and go, damn, there's some new shit, some shit I never seen before, some shit I never tried before, or whatever. Like, you know, or, oh, this is cool, you know. And I don't see this everywhere. And then you can go, you know, it's kind of like when I went to Macon, Georgia. They had mounds. You know how they always talk about the mounds, the mound builders of America, and different things like that, right? They had an area with mounds there. I was like, yo, I got to go to this. And I went, you know what I mean? I showed the pictures and we talked about it and stuff. And so I was like, I never get to do this anywhere but here, because this is the only place I've heard of really, you know, that I would go to that has this. Otherwise, I'd have to make a special trip somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I was like, I'm here. This shit's here. Let's do this, you know? And that's something different. I'll never get another experience like that again unless I go somewhere else with some mounds, you know? And so I like things like that where it's just an interesting experience to be, you know, and do something where, you know, it wasn't like I just went there and it's like, it's just whatever, you know. It's like I got to do something different,
Right.
you know. So that was cool. That was cool. But stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like going out of town and going to Taco Bell.
Right.
Because they did that shit.
Exactly.
Go other place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's why when I went up to Maine, I was like, just what's the Maine food? What's the food up here?
Right.
I want to eat some of that, try that, you know, and try the, you know, different stuff. And so, like I said, I got the lobster roll, and it was all right. It wasn't all that. And then, but they said it was kind of out of season. They said during the summer's better anyways.
So why sell it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. I don't know.
That's crazy. It don't matter if it's the one in the summer. It should be the same shit.
But I guess there's a season when like lobster's in season. Otherwise, this is probably like frozen shit that's probably been frozen for a while or something. You know what I mean? And then thawed back out or something. Who knows? Because it's not a season for it right now. In the winter, they're not eating it like that.
Right.
You know, so anyways, I mean, that's what I got. That's the gist of what I got.
That's crazy.
It's just that we don't sell a lot of it, so they probably have frozen stuff that they just bring out. You know what I mean? Because they're not catching a lot of it either.
Imitated shit.
It's probably some imitation shit, right? It's probably some different shit. Who knows? So yeah. So I got, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me try this stuff. And so, you know, that's what I want to do when I go places. I'm going to try the foods that are from there. You know, what foods are from here? You know, what are you known for? I want to eat. I want to try that and see what it's like and see if I get the same experience other people get. You know, did they come here and is it really that good, or are y'all just talking a bunch of shit?
What were their main food up there?
There was none.
Oh shit!
Name something. If you think of Maine, what food do you think of?
I don't know.
Exactly, because there's nothing.
Damn.
Crazy, right? They're just known for Maine lobster. They're known for lobster. So like lobster dishes, I guess. I don't know. Like a lobster bisque, a lobster roll. Yeah. I mean, anything you can put lobster in, lobster tail, whatever. I guess that's what they're known for because they're known for lobster. But I mean, other than that, like they don't have a dish. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we got a dish.
What's the Baltimore dish? DC dish?
Shit, I don't know. I think pizza, man. It's my
Pizza.
That's
big
what I'm
slice?
thinking.
The big slice.
I mean, what's around? I mean,
Yeah. What's DC known for? Chili. Ben's Chili Bone.
oh, chili?
No.
No,
Chili's a Southern thing.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying,
What would you be?
pizza.
What would DC? Pizza. It'd have to be pizza.
Baltimore,
DC? Baltimore.
DMV,
What would Baltimore be known for? The crabs. They're known for blue crabs.
crab.
Yeah, they're known for blue crabs. So Baltimore's known for blue crabs. That's where people come for crabs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Man, I thought that's crabs everywhere.
you would think, but they have like this Chesapeake blue crab that's like in this area or some shit. So that's why I say I think that's what they're known for, the blue crabs.
Okay.
They're different.
Okay, be more.
But I don't even like crab like that, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean most seafood I don't really care. Shrimp.
Yeah.
Maybe shrimp and then like
Shrimp. You got to be careful with the shrimp
scallops.
nowadays.
Oh, did you see that too?
Yeah.
It said they were showing they were making them.
No.
You didn't see that?
No, they said it's like some shrimp now. They got out now. It's like it got some radiation in it.
Oh, of course, I'm sure. Probably fucking came from Fukushima or some shit.
I forgot what it. I forgot where it came from, but there's a lot of shrimp going around right now, and they got a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't eat a lot of shrimp.
I
but
don't
I'm just
either.
saying
I
would
don't
eat
either.
shrimp if it's there. I'll eat it. But what I'm saying is like I'm not somebody who's like, yo, I'm gonna get a shrimp dish. I don't even know a shrimp dish.
Yeah.
Shrimp
so
fried rice.
I used to get that,
Yeah.
and I stopped eating shrimp a long time ago. See, some told me to stop,
That's true.
because I don't like the way it tastes. It tastes like this.
Imitation.
No, it tastes like the sea.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't.
from the sea.
I don't like that taste in my mouth.
I got you.
That's the nasty.
Yeah, fish straight from the sea.
thinking about the sea.
Are some fucking that's a taste. That's a taste I don't like either. Yeah, straight from the fucking sea.
Yeah.
I've eaten fish straight out the sea.
Oh, yeah?
Pulled it out, cleaned it,
Cut it
threw
on
it
that
on the
shit.
grill, ate it within like an hour. I've done that, and it's got an aftertaste of fish, seafood.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like it's some straight out the fucking water shit. Yeah. But yeah, it sticks with me for some reason.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like it. I'm with you.
Not at all.
I'm with you.
That's why.
But yeah,
that's
shrimp.
why I can only eat a few crabs.
Right.
I probably eat about 7.
Crawfish are good. You like
No,
crawfish?
no.
You eat crawfish?
That's the one with the little.
They're just little minis, and you like break it off, and then it's just a little piece, and that's it. It's real small. It's like that big.
That's the one with the little head on it.
This just a little guy. Yeah, they're like that big.
Oh no!
Like that big. Maybe that big at the most, but like just.
Isn't it a shell?
They're like baby fucking lobsters, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, those. Isn't it a shell?
Yeah, they got a shell on them. Yeah.
So
You got to break it.
you
You
get
got
this-
to snap it open.
So you snap it and
Yeah.
it come open. Like a piece of meat, right?
Yep.
there. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's the tail. Basically, you snap the tail off, and then you got to peel the tail out open.
I
and it's
seen
a
them.
little piece.
I thought motherfuckers eat the whole thing.
No, you got to break them open, man.
I'm not messing with that.
Yeah, it's work.
Clam shells.
Clams, yeah,
I don't mess with those.
not usually. No, that's oysters.
Oysters.
Those are
Okay,
oysters.
yeah,
Clams are
oysters.
different, but I'll eat some clams, like some fried clams or some roasted clams. I'll eat those. But oysters, yeah, I'll pretty much stay away from oysters. Not really a fan. I'll try it. I'll definitely try one. I have no problem eating one. I've
I ain't
eaten one
knocking
before.
nobody, but
I'm not
look like-
somebody who's gonna go sit and eat a fucking pile of these bitches. I've seen people do it, but I'm like, nope. I'm like, I'll have one. I'll try one. I'm not fucking crazy, but I'm just like, but I'm not gonna sit here and eat fucking a dozen. Fuck that.
I don't give a damn if you put lemon juice on this thing.
Lemon
I don't
juice,
give a damn.
hot sauce,
honey,
whatever.
I don't give a fuck what
Yeah.
you put on it. I'm not
Fucking
it.
Tennessee hot, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'll eat one. I'll try one. I'll be like,
try one?
Yeah, I've eaten one before, so I was like, I'll try one, but I'm not gonna do a bunch. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
you didn't like it.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not like, yeah. Why would you?
Chewed it? Did you chew the shit?
I think I just did the swallow deal.
Because
where it
I
just
think
went
motherfuckers
down.
just swallow this shit.
Yeah, you just go. Yeah, why chew it? You just gotta swallow it down.
Get off me.
Just get it in there.
Oh.
Why you gonna chew it and prolong it, man? Just fucking get it in there.
Boy, with that one, I got to hold my nose on that one.
It's not that bad. It smells like seawater. It smells like seawater, and then it's a little slippery. But if it's got the fucking juices and the fucking hot sauce, you're good to go, man.
I told you I don't give a damn what you put on there. You put a hot Cheeto on that motherfucker. I don't want it.
Put a salt and vinegar chip on each side of it.
I take that off. I definitely would.
No, I got you. But I'd have one of those. But yeah, clams are okay. I'd eat one oyster. Shrimp, lobster, cool. But yeah, crabs. I'm just like crabs. I don't want to have to work for it that hard.
But the sushi.
Scallops.
I'll eat
scallops. I mean, I won't order it in a dish where I'm just like I gotta have scallops, but I'll eat them if they're around.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I like scallops.
If somebody's like, "Yo, there's a scallop. Would you like one?" I'll take one. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I'm not gonna just order the scallops.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, let me get an order scallop, please.
Yeah. If somebody else is getting them, I'll be like, "Yo, I'll have a couple with you or whatever." But I'm not trying to eat all that. You know, like so. Yeah. So I'm with you, you know, like that kind of shit. And that's what I am with most seafood. It's like I'm not really ordering it like that. I'll eat like a shrimp salad though, like seafood salad. I'll have the shrimp in it and stuff, you know, and get in a sandwich or something or a roll.
Okay.
I'll have that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like if I see that or something, if somebody's got something going on like that, I'll be like, yeah, have some of that seafood salad. That sounds good. Shit like that. But you know, every now and again. But yeah, that's only if I see it. But I'm never seeking anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm never looking for that stuff.
You ever had a seafood boil?
Yes. Yeah, those are decent. I like those every now and again. I like the combination of everything. I just once again, it's a meal that's dirty, and I don't like a lot of meals that are dirty like that.
Gotcha.
So I just don't even want to deal with all that. That's just too much shit to deal with. I gotta fucking keep my hands clean, juices flying everywhere, fucking popping fucking shrimp, and it's who knows what the fuck's happening. I'm like, I got spots in my glasses. I'm like, I'm not into it, man. It's just it's good, but it's not that good that I gotta deal with all that shit.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Don't look at me crazy, folks.
So
I never had one.
Never had one?
No.
Not into it?
I'm not.
Well, you're not a seafood person.
Right. I'm not into it like that.
But I
might pick certain shit out. I might take the corn out.
Yeah, the corn, the sausage, the potatoes, the eggs that be in there,
yeah,
boiled eggs and stuff. But yeah, I'm with you. Because I think you can get them light where you can get them with like just other shit. Depends on where you go though. But you can get them like with the sausage, the corn, the potatoes. You might be able to get a veggie one per se.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, looking at that maybe next time you're around one of those areas.
Yeah, no seafood.
Yeah,
just give me
they just have like a veggie one or something. Yeah. You might have a veggie one or something. You can like double the veggies or something. Just get extra corn, extra potatoes. You know, maybe throw the sausage in if you like it or whatever.
Hell yeah, throw sausage in.
You know what I mean? Boiled eggs, obviously.
Yeah.
And stuff
like that. Soak it in my juice too.
Yeah.
Please.
Put all of it in there. Yeah, and let it just fucking chill up. Yeah. But cool. Think about that. I don't know. Might be able to get that done.
Cool.
But yeah.
Never thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure they can do it. I'm sure there's people who've done that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you've done it, throw it in the fucking comments. There you go. Tell us how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I've had it before, but I'm not like once again, that's one of those meals I won't unless like someone's like, yo, you want to go do this shit? I'm like, fuck it. Let's go. Right. But I won't pick it. That won't be one of my choices. You know, I'd rather probably do something else just because like I said, I don't like getting that dirty like that. I just don't. It's all over your hands and shit. It's a lot.
But I wouldn't mind. But
yeah, it's good. It's flavorful. Yeah, it's got a lot of fucking flavor. It's bold, but I don't know.
What about the
hot pot?
No, the
K-pot
sushi.
Sushi. I like sushi.
You do?
Yeah, I'll eat sushi.
I love rice and all that shit, man. But
eat sushi.
I cannot get down with the sushi.
I feel like sushi might be one of those kind of probiotics. Things, you know what I mean? It's kind of like it'll just straighten you out. I think. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing.
Don't they got fish wrapped up in there now? Don't they got fish wrapped up?
It's well, it depends on what you get, but yeah, some of it'll be different fillets of fish and stuff that they lay over the rice and stuff. Maybe sprinkle it with a little seasoning or do extra stuff, like little things like that. But it's not. Yeah. There's a good one. I might have to bring that one day so we could check it out. There's a good one right around where I stay. I think it's called. fuck, I forgot what the place was called. I always forget what the place is called. I gotta look it up every fucking time because I know where it is, so I can look it up.
Right.
But I keep forgetting the fucking name. But anyways, they do a cool one for like less than $20. I think it's like $18.99. It's a platter. It comes with like 10. I think it's like 10 pieces of sushi, a small cup of like salad with the peanut sauce, a small thing of soup, I guess just like a basic miso soup, and then a side of like a 6 California roll or something like that. You know, you have had the California roll before, sushis, right? And then it'll come with like a 6-piece of California roll. So it'll have like 10 or 15 pieces somewhere in there of sushi, different slices and cuts.
That's sad.
And I've ate it. And like I said, I was skeptical of it. Like I didn't know what nothing was. Like you look at it, you don't know what any of this fish stuff is. Right. It's just slices on shit. So I'm like, I was skeptical, but I dipped each one, you know, in a little bit of soy sauce and everything, and had put a little seasoning, the little wasabi and the little shit that comes with it. Yeah. Put that on it and ate it, and none of them tasted weird at all. They all tasted fine. They just had their own flavor, but it wasn't like nothing too wild. You know what I mean? It was just, none of them tasted nasty. None of them tasted weird. It was like it just tasted like sushi. Just, you know, you get a little bit of that salt flavor, a little wasabi. You know what I mean? You get all that flavor with the rice and everything.
Well,
it just mixed
that black
together.
shit.
What do you black stuff?
It's a little, they roll it on the little black shit. It's like little.
Oh, the little.
Yeah,
it's like a little stone or something they roll it on.
No, it's like a.
Are we talking about the stone where they make it?
No, it's like a little sheet. It's like a little sheet.
Oh, that's the seafood.
And they put the rice on the shit.
It's called seaweed. It's a seaweed wrap. Seaweed wrap.
That's
yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
How does that taste? You don't know.
It's not on all of them. That's not on all of them.
It's not?
No.
I could have sworn every time I see him, I see the little.
No, that's different styles.
Squirrel.
That's the ones that are like rolled, and then they cut them into pieces. That's like the California roll has like that. But the other ones are just a piece of fish on a fucking thing of rice, and that's it. Like there's no extra to it.
Oh, damn.
They don't have a bunch of extra shit. That's sushi.
Right.
You know what I mean? The other one is the rolled sushi. That's a different style. Real sushi is just straight fucking rice with a piece of fish laying on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. And you dip it in the sauce you want and then go from there. Throw extras on it all you want. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, real. Like I've been like in Japan, when I was in Japan, I went to sushi bars where they had a counter. They had a counter up here, right? So like you're sitting like where we are right here.
Right.
And then like right in front of us is another counter about right here. Like almost eye level, right? And it's a conveyor belt. And it was just plates of sushi on this conveyor belt coming through, circling everybody. It's a whole big thing of people, you know. We're all sitting at this bar thing, and there's a dude that's to the middle just putting plates up.
Right.
He's just making them in the middle and putting plates up. And then based on how many plates you stack up is what they charge you, because it's just per plate.
Oh, shit.
So you just eat, 2 or 3, you know, it's just one little piece on each one or whatever, you know what I mean? And so you just eat them all, and they might all be like 30 cents a piece or something, you know what I mean?
Oh, right.
So if you eat 10 of them, it's $3, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or whatever. But you could just come in there and eat a couple, and it's just me might pay $5 to get out of there, you know, whatever. And so, you know, plus your drink or whatever else you get. You might get, other people get more shit. Some people don't just get just the sushi. They might get like a bowl of ramen or some other shit, you know, with it. So, but yeah, so you just do that. So it's just like, it was just that one, you got to know what you're doing. Because if you grab the wrong shit, you might be out of luck. Some of it was weird. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what none of this shit is, but some of it was weird. But the ones you're going to get here, or so far I got here at the other place, never had a problem with. None of them tasted weird or nothing. It was just sushi. I was just like, it's good. It tastes fine to me. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you just have to. It's just different. That's why I said maybe I'll get the platter one day. Bring it in, and we'll try it on the show for the folks. How about that?
Fuck. I love you, folks. I'm doing this for you.
Try some sushi on the camera for the folks.
I would not eat no damn sushi, but I'm going to do it for you guys.
And you can just take a bite. You don't have to eat the whole thing. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Spit it out. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But it's like I said, none of it is nasty. It's not. I
think it's a mind
It's going to be
thing.
right. If anything, it's going to be a texture for you. Like I said, like you like mushrooms or no?
No.
Usually because of the sliminess or the way they taste or something, right? Usually the texture or whatever.
The way they taste.
Right. So this That would be the only thing I would think for this would be texture. Is because it is a little bit more on the, it could be on the slimy, you know what I mean? Not the slimy, but you know what I mean, the more smooth side. It's not real textured food, you know what I mean? Yeah. So some people might not like that texture per se of that, you know, that when you bite into it, it might be a little juicy with the fish, you know what I mean? And then so it just depends, because it's not cooked fully fish where it's flaky like a piece of, you know, salmon or something, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like that raw, but it's not like you gotta tear it or anything. It's smooth. You just bite into it. It's just smooth. You know what I mean? There's no real fight to it or nothing. So yeah, it's not crazy. And then, like I said, if you got a little bit of soy sauce with a little bit of wasabi and on it, you're tasting all this flavor that comes with it. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not just getting just a fish flavor. It's nothing like that. Yeah. Don't think there's any real fish coming through. Nothing like that.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's wrapped up in the rice. And
yeah. It's got all that profile together that you're doing with it. It's not going to taste like what you're thinking. That's why I said, we'll have to try it. We'll have to try it for the folks.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. It might be like the coffee, man. I told you I tried coffee a long time ago, and I never liked it. So I tried sushi, and
that's why I said maybe you got to try a good piece.
Again.
You know what I mean? Like I said, if I bring that platter, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Try a good piece and then go from there, because that'll give you a better idea. Maybe you just didn't get the right kind. You know
I don't think I had the sauce neither. Right. I think I just tried it.
Right. And then if you're just gonna eat it with, I mean, you can eat it with nothing, but the sauce and everything coming together gives it the best profile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you mentioned the soy sauce,
and then you know that little like ginger. I think it's ginger that they give you too. So you get the little piece of ginger, maybe a little wasabi, a little soy sauce. You put all that together, and you get that profile with everything. And it's just a whole different experience.
Okay.
So you'll see. I don't know. Maybe we just do it next week. Just get the plops, bring the platter in next week, because we got tacos today.
Why so quick? So quick.
Why not? Let's try it. Let's get it going.
I thought we might have like a month.
Come back next week for sushi, folks. We got to keep them engaged, man.
Oh, man. You're lucky I love y'all folks. Thanks for subscribing, too.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to take this sushi.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I thought the same thing. The first couple of times I tried it, you know what I mean? I was still skeptical, like, I don't know, man. Is this really that? And then I'm like, It was never had a problem. I was actually more, and it's light. When you're done, you don't feel like you're fucking stuffed and you know what I mean? Like you just feel like I had a satisfying meal, but I don't feel overstuffed. Gotcha. You know? So it's that kind of a deal. And so, like I said, it's a whole meal deal. It's a package where, like I said, a little bit of lettuce and a little bit of salad, a little bit of soup, and then that 6-piece roll that they send you, and then like 10 or 12 pieces of fucking sushi, man. Yeah, it's a good platter.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it for the viewers.
What's up, man?
We're gonna do it for the viewers.
Give him a smile.
I know, right? Give me your best smile.
Hey, remember that smile, because it ain't going to be like that next week. It's going to be a frown.
No, it's going to be a frown upside down.
No, sir.
He's going to change his mind. That's what it's going to be.
What you think, folks?
It's going to change his mind.
I know what I'm thinking. I already know. Yeah, I'm not.
Don't come with no preconceived notions. Just come to enjoy and experience.
Yeah. I'm going to come here. I'm going to open the box. I'm like, sushi, fuck. And it's going to be like,
it's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing.
So good, man. So, did you hear this dumb shit?
What do we got?
January 10th.
Okay.
They say the sun may not rise for 3 days.
Okay. I think that happens a lot, though.
Tell me, how in the fuck do you know that the sun is not going to rise on a particular day? How do you know that?
Either you're controlling it.
No, okay.
Right. Either you're controlling it, or you just know how to read the fucking stars and you kind of know how things are moving. But how do we know that all that's real anyways? You know what I mean? We don't know that's all real. It could be all just projection. And so that's why I said people are just reading the stars, you know? Could be something that happens all the time because they talked about, you know what I mean? Like the whole Easter thing.
Has they happened before? My fault. Let me cut you off.
I believe so.
Before?
I believe so.
So sun hasn't rise?
The sun hasn't risen. Well, yeah, it like, I want to say.
That's crazy.
There's something, we'd have to look it up, but I feel like I've heard something like that before where they've said the sun has done some weird shit. Christopher Columbus was one of the ones that came up and said the sun was going to do some weird shit, and it did. And so they just thought he knew how to read the stars. You know what I mean? He knew how to read the stars, and so, you know, he manipulated people with that. So, you know, so it's, I don't know. There's a lot. We'd have to look into that more. I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
To keep going with that one.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think a lot of times with that kind of stuff, I think it's a lot about planetary alignments and things that are happening right now. There's a lot of alignments that are happening. I think one happened yesterday, January 6th. I think there was an alignment of some sort too that happened. So I don't know. It's January 10th. That's only in like a couple more days too.
Yeah,
so
a couple more days, bro.
it could be that stuff's aligning right now, you know, and stuff like that, and stuff's happening. But I don't. If the sun doesn't come out for 3 days,
and they say it could be longer. They don't know
what. Yeah, it's like, what effect does that really have? Could that be how, like, say, Antarctica got flash froze all of a sudden? It was because the sun just didn't show up for a couple of days, and it flash froze everything.
And it's supposed to be cold too,
right? So it'll definitely be cold, but it'll be like, you know, like, could that be why stuff like that happened? Because you know, over these years, and then it just never recovered from then. When it's kind of, you know what I mean, it doesn't get enough sun to recover fully, so it's always been under ice for so long now, or whatever. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know our true history, folks. They've lied to us.
Right. So
yeah, we got to figure these things out, because we know we had a small ice age, you know, like 12,000 years ago, and it's the same kind of shit we're in now, where we're in this, you know, the Kali Yuga and all that stuff, and cycles and precession, you know, different things we've talked about before, with the sun and the earth, you know, and how everything moves in the universes and everything, and the universes move around each other and shit like that. There's cycles of everything. Right. And so we're in another one of those cycles where some are ending and some are beginning type things. And so old karmic cycles are ending, and that's why we're dealing with a bunch of this chaos bullshit that looks like, you know, just looks like chaos, but we're just shedding all our shit. And we're doing it so fast, right? Think about that. We're doing it so fast it looks like chaos. But we're just shedding a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? And so, and it's, you know, when you've got a whole universe, a whole earth of people doing this shit at the same time, that's why it looks like fucking chaos. Because we're all shedding our shit at the same fucking time. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, like, I think we're pretty much at the end of that now, and a lot of that's been done and over with. And like I said, we're in disclosure. They're starting to show us a lot of shit now.
Yeah.
Shit that we thought we'd never see, we'd never understand. Or they're already starting to show us stuff. So you got to think they're doing that for a reason. You know, they have to tell us now. It's basically they got to slow drip us out and show us that, you know, I mean, look at everybody who doesn't want to pay their taxes. You know, we were talking about that last week or whatever. Talk about it again, you know. Keep the fucking energy going. It's not even really about not paying your taxes. It's like, why are we still loyal to a government that doesn't give a fuck about us?
Facts.
Why are we still loyal to these fucks? Why are we still fucking propping them up? Why are we still helping them out? Why do we still give a fuck about them? Why don't we go out here and do our own shit and make our own stuff and build our own communities back? Why the fuck are we not doing that?
Bomb droppers.
Because they're not interested in giving us $6 billion for some F-25 fighters, right? You see what I'm saying? They're just, it's like, we could take that money and do a lot with it.
A lot.
You know, but they want to give it to some fucking other country for some other fucking shit. So, you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck should we care about what the fuck they're up to? Let's just take our money and go do some other shit.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Build our shit back up, man.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
You know?
Hell yeah.
For real.
That's real patriotism.
Check. Okay. Boom. I know you heard about this shit. I know you heard they motherfuckers went in like fucking Call of Duty and snatched.
Oh, Maduro?
Yeah.
Got your boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you see how they did that, right?
Right.
And you see
so
how they
easily.
And you see how they do that shit in the game.
Saddam Hussein clone.
It
was it's tied into the game.
Shit.
It's tied into the game.
I just said that shit to somebody, bro.
Yeah, it's a script. That's how you know it's a script. Yeah, they're just running a script, man.
They're gonna come out the planes and jump out the plane. Yeah, but my thing is, how the hell you get this man, yo? You went over there bombing shit, right?
Right. So they say.
Shooting shit, you know, dropping motherfuckers. So you bomb this shit up first, right?
Right.
Then jump out the plane, capture this guy,
snatch him and grab him,
snatched him, and put him back on the plane.
And then I'm flying out.
And flew back over here.
Yep.
This makes sense to you?
Right. Yeah.
Just like they said Obama.
And Maduro's a Saddam Hussein clone, right?
I think
looks just like that fuck, doesn't he?
I think he's a clone.
Just another person in power. Because that's the thing you got to remember. In 2020, Maduro lost that election. You know that, right?
For a presidency?
Yeah. He lost the election.
Okay.
He never backed down. He just told the other motherfucker, you better leave. He says, because I'm not leaving. I'm staying as president.
Oh, dang.
So he's a dictator in that form. Because he didn't get it by winning it. He seized it. So, all the liberals out there screaming, no kings, you have no say here. Because otherwise, if you say, what is he doing to Maduro, then you're going against your principles. Because you don't want no kings. And he was a king over there. So you gotta pay attention to what's happening here. They're playing you with all these stories and bullshit and, you know, narratives and different things. That's why I say you gotta keep paying attention to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's your logic back in your face. You can't say one dictator is better than the other. You know what I mean? We can't keep doing this because that's all we're doing is going in circles with this shit. You know? Right. So you got to look at what's happening. Does this, like you said, does this look real to you?
Right.
Or is this something that might have been filmed a couple years ago? We just don't even, they're just telling us now. Right. Like, you know what I mean? We're ready for this information now. You really think he just drove over there and picked this dude up 3 days ago?
That's what I'm.
You see? I'm
like, how the fuck did you just go over
This
there?
is probably shit that's already happening, and they're just showing it to us now.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Just like Obama did.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that made me think about, like, hold on, man, something ain't right, bro.
It's a distraction. It's, what did they distract you from?
Them taking the oil?
Well, I mean, that's part of the whole deal.
Right. But then
what I'm
they said
saying
he agreed.
No, I'm saying, what else are they distracted us from? Not that. That's a distraction from something else.
Oh.
I'm just saying, look into it that way.
Yeah.
What else is going on at this moment?
We don't know yet.
That they tried to distract us by saying we went and did this. But that was probably done years ago. They just now telling you. They used it as a ploy. This one of their distractions.
Or maybe they're trying to get your mind off them files.
Right, the Epstein files, all that stuff.
That's probably what the fuck going on.
It's all unredacted, folks.
That's what the fuck.
They released redacted files, but we have unredacted files. They're out there. You know what I mean? You just got to know where to look. You can't get your information from the people who don't want to lose power are never going to give you the information. You're going to have to go find it alternate ways.
Right. Bomb droppers. So you go ahead, cancel Google.
Right.
Go ahead, cancel that one right now. You know what I mean? That's the one everybody go to. So they going to put some shit on there.
Yeah.
Just to get you. You know what? I heard the best site to go on was Duck and Go.
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah, DuckDuckGo.
That's one of the browsers. Yeah, I think it's a browser.
I never went in there.
I haven't either, but I use on my phone. I use Brave as my browser. I don't use Chrome. I don't use like nothing else. I use Brave.
Yeah,
and so it's just cleaner. I don't think Brave is the best either. You know, obviously, but like nothing's the best at this point, unless you know you made it yourself or something. You know what I mean? Like, everything's probably got some shit in it somewhere. But yeah, I use Brave, and so it's supposed to be cleaner, a little better. But yeah, you got to figure out what's best for you. I just stopped using Google and all that stuff because I'm like, I don't want them just controlling the narrative. I want to be able to have some type of way where I don't feel like it's being controlled by one, monopoly of some shit, Yeah. So yeah, just try some alternatives, look at some alternative things. Think about, like I said, you got to find some trustworthy people out here in this world. You got to find some friends online, and start seeing what their perspectives are and understanding the ideas, and find some trust and some information from them, and then you'll be able to find those other areas where they're finding their information, and then go find those areas and dig a little deeper, and next thing you know, you'll be finding some shit, and then you'll be like, oh, look what I got, So yeah, that's our niche. That's where we're at. We're just into fucking looking for truth, man.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Just trying to get the truth to the people.
That's it. That's about it, man. For real.
Yep.
Getting the truth out.
Yep.
Nobody got time for them stories.
Yep.
Them flying over this, flying over, catching somebody. That's some movie shit, bro.
Right? Yeah, it's almost like they throw something like that out there. That's one of their little, MK Ultra, we got them. It's a narrative. It's like, oh, we can, it's like their back pocket. They got that in their back pocket. Oh, wait, they're looking over there again. Hey, throw them a dictator. You know what I mean? Hey, we just went and got this guy real quick. Of course you did.
Right.
Of course you did.
And he's saying Russia and China.
They're in there too. They're in Venezuela as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all entrenched.
They say they're looking at us now, though. Man, listen.
Well, that's the scare tactic.
That guy getting everybody fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the scare tactic. They're just trying to scare us into some shit because they're trying. Got to remember, if they've got a 2030 agenda, okay, that's what their agenda is. They got a 2030 agenda, right? They're going to try. What a lot of us don't understand about this whole deal is, in 2016, well, they had a 2030 agenda, right? But it wasn't supposed to start till 2030. That's what everybody doesn't understand. That agenda wasn't supposed to start until 2030.
That's crazy.
Because they were preparing us in 2016 to get us to 2030.
Right.
Well, what happened was because Trump became president and not Hillary, because Hillary was going to start preparing us for 2030. That would have been the FEMA camps and the different shit, you see what I'm saying, and the different stuff like that. We'd have been there. So by 2030, they had control of us, and we would have had no fucking choice but to accept it.
Right.
Well, in 2016, because everything changed, they call it Operation Warp Speed. What happened was it made them have to complete everything they were going to do by 2030, which is impossible. It warp speeded their fucking actions and made it go, you got to give. That's why the vaccines came out in 2020. The vaccines weren't supposed to come out until like now or closer to 2030 to get us to go to their shit. You see what I'm saying? But they had to put them out in 2020 and they're like, oh, what? They weren't ready. So you know what really got put out? The bullshit vaccine got put out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they weren't ready. They weren't supposed to put theirs out till like years later.
Right.
That's why it happens.
Then all of a sudden, 3 more came apart.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first one was a bullshit vaccine. But what it was they said, I've heard somebody say it was nanotechnology. But not in the way that we think, because we're thinking evil, right? The nanotechnology was actually out here to find the bad actors. So when it goes into a good person, it finds nothing. You got a good heart. You know what I mean? Your stuff's pure. You're pure. You know what I mean? In the sense that you're not trying to do nothing evil.
Right.
So it doesn't affect you. It doesn't do anything. But if it goes into somebody who's got evil in their heart and different things, their frequency's off, right? Those nanotechnologies know what to do. And that's why they were taking motherfuckers out. And that's why motherfuckers was dropping.
Makes sense.
Because the nanotechnologies knew to take you the fuck out because you're not a good person.
Bomb droppers.
So it was, you know what I mean? Like, so it was some assassination type shit, but it was reverse. It was what we were able to take. The whole idea of warp speed was to take their technologies and use it against them.
Bomb droppers.
That's what happened. Their 2030 agenda got flipped on them. And that's why they keep saying, oh, it's a 2030 agenda. Yeah, for them, not for us anymore. It was supposed to be for us.
Right.
Now it's for them. It's getting imposed on them. All their technologies are being used against them. And that's why they're running. That's why they're scared. That's why they're done.
Bomb droppers.
I don't know. It looks that way. People are getting taken off the board left and fucking right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're not really thinking nothing of it because we're just not paying attention like that. But a lot of, like we said, a lot of people have been taken off the board for over the last 5-7 years.
I agree.
And so we got to see it in a different way. There's a hidden war happening, and it's hidden because we're not supposed to take shots. It's a spiritual war. That's why they say it's a spiritual war. It's about good and evil more than it is about guns and butter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what we're fighting against. And that's why it's a slow drip, and that's why it's coded, and that's why it's got the fucking secrecy it has, and that's why you wake up and you don't remember your dreams. Because if you remember your dreams, you'd give it up. You'd talk too much. You'd be on fucking podcasts saying too much shit.
Right. Yeah, because some people now be like, man, I had a dream last night.
Exactly.
And it told me this, and now I'm coming to tell you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'd all be telling it.
Right. Sometimes you're supposed to keep your dreams to yourself.
Yeah.
Not all dreams.
Or for everyone, right?
Right. Right. That I agree on.
So I think,
I caught myself sometimes.
Right. Some of it is to keep us safe. It's to keep us safe.
Right.
Because otherwise we would tell on ourselves.
Right.
Because we're so used, we're in this age of knowledge and information now. We would just end up telling it. So it had to hold us back a little bit at this point. There'll be a point that comes, though, that'll unleash it all. You know what I mean? We'll unleash it all at some point. But right now, it's just slow dripping us so that we can fucking wake people up without fucking scaring the shit out of them. Because look at the little bit of shit we tell them now, and they're scared as fuck.
I know, man.
You know what I mean? Like if a ship fucking landed up right now and motherfuckers rolled out and they was still cool, people would still freak the fuck out.
Right. Right.
As much as we would go, oh, finally, thanks. You know, there'd be people that would just that would die on the spot. They just fucking die.
Yeah.
Because they freak the fuck out.
Right. They be ready to hurt the motherfucker.
Yeah, they do all that. They panic. They freak out. All that stuff.
That's crazy.
They know that could happen. That's why they're like, we have to slow drip these people and get them to wake up slowly so that eventually we'll just land and they'll just be like, wow. And that's it. And it's quick. It's not going to take 20 years. You know what I mean? That's the whole point is this is probably going to be over by 2030. Same fucking idea that they had in the first place. Just wrap the other way. Wrap them up instead of wrapping us up.
That's crazy. So you notice the ball didn't drop this year?
Yeah, the ball didn't drop this year.
And I asked that question. I was like, yo, why the ball ain't dropped this year?
Anybody have an answer?
He was like, man, it's the last one. And then he walked away.
Yeah, that's kind of what people are saying. They're saying that the ball, it's the last year, or it's the first year we didn't drop the ball. Think about it that way. Every other year we kept dropping the ball. We didn't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
This year we didn't drop the ball.
Right.
We know what the fuck we're doing now.
I didn't look at it that way.
One way to look at it.
Drop the ball. I didn't look at it that way.
One way to look at it. Yeah, could be different options, but that's one. It made sense to me. I was like, "Fuck, that does make some sense." We didn't drop the ball this year.
That makes that shit. I mean, that shit hit me right now.
We fucking know what's happening right now.
Shit got me.
So,
okay. But yeah,
it's
and
another way to look at it.
He kind of threw me off when he said this shit.
But
like,
same
man,
kind of thing, yeah.
Like, yeah, man, it's the last one.
Yeah,
and then he walked away. I'm like, the fuck?
Right? Yeah.
So you saying ain't no more? It's it.
No more dropping the balls.
So I was like, hey man, y'all best start preparing yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you just have to make sure you're on the right side.
That's it.
Are you a good person or you're not?
That's it.
That's it. That's really all you got to do. There's nothing hard to do here.
So I'm telling them, prepare themselves.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do.
You got them evil ways in you.
Mm-hmm. Better start getting it in check.
Get it out.
Gotta start getting it in check.
Right. Facts.
That's what they said. Bump straight. It's time to bump straight.
Bump straight. I ain't never heard that one.
Bump straight. That's like a truther thing. It's a kind of. I think it might be like kind of a gang thing too, or something. People say bump straight. Knock
bump
you.
Straight.
It's like knock you. Either you bump straight or we'll bump you straight, kind of a thing.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's something along those lines.
Got you.
But yeah, they say
I ain't never heard
straight.
that one before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not used a lot. That's why I say I think it's more of a it'd be more of a street term, you know, in certain circles.
Got you.
So, but you take it. It was supposed to be used for what I'm saying is bump straight. You're either gonna, you know, it's like you know how it's like, you know how we talk about with masculine men. They're not gonna let some random dude walk around and do dumb shit. They're gonna check his ass.
Right.
That's bumping straight.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You either bump straight or we'll bump you straight. You see what I'm saying?
I see it now.
Yeah.
Same
Same
kind
kind
of
of
deal.
deal.
I got you.
Yeah.
It may be a bump straight.
Right, exactly. Bump straight.
Together.
Yeah, get your shit
man.
together or we'll fucking get it together.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, it's just that's how we were supposed to be, you know what I mean?
Like I using that shit now.
Because that's what happened is when we started minding our own business, it let everybody do whatever the fuck they wanted. You know? And then there was no accountability because it was like, oh, mind your business. And it's like, this is my business though,
like,
if I'm taking care of my neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like we got out of the neighbors taking care of the kids and shit, you know what I mean? Whooping their ass and shit. You know. You shouldn't be out here doing this.
Or at least saying
had
something
that,
and talking to the parents and stuff and saying, hey, you know, your children were over here doing this. I told them to get out of there, but you know, just so you know, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when we're communicating, you know, that's all it is communicating. When we're communicating, we're good.
I agree.
Everybody understands. Everybody sees what's happening. Everybody can, you know, correct the things that need to be corrected, you know, and that's it. You know, that's it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have no problem having a conversation. It's just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Never know what's happening. You might be thinking something, but it's not even like that. You know, and or you know, or I'm, you know, whatever. Who knows?
Right.
It's like just once you have the conversation, then you know where you stand. You know.
Facts.
So yeah.
You know, and then yeah. So me and my coworker, we was talking and shit, right? And he thought I had an attitude with him.
Right.
I'm like, why you say that?
Right.
He was like, cause your tone.
Your tone changed?
Like, huh?
I got passionate, bro.
Because of my tone? Bro, are you hearing what I'm saying to you right now?
Right.
Damn, my tone.
Right.
I'm just talking.
Right.
That's how I talk. He's like, oh, nah. I felt some kind of way behind that. I'm like, huh?
Wow. But at least you know.
Right.
Because he could have just held on to that for a long time.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go off nobody's tone either. You got to get the message.
Right.
Don't worry about how they saying it. But if they come at you aggressively, yeah, and you're like, oh,
right. But that's a different scenario. Like
I wasn't like that.
Like you're saying, people get passionate about stuff.
Yeah.
And they might just go, you know, and not what I'm saying because of this and you know what I mean? You're just passionate about it.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I'm being aggressive towards you.
Right.
I'm being aggressive towards the scenario because I'm passionate about this scenario or whatever.
There we go.
You know?
Dropper.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's how we explain it, right?
I'm like, bruh. But are you hearing what I'm saying? Did you get what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, it's just the way you said it. I'm like, huh? Damn how I said it. Get what I'm saying?
But like this, y'all got it straightened out though, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like this coworker, like had y'all just been getting cool in the last few months or what? Or
Nah, man, we've been cool.
I've been cool this whole time?
Yeah. We've been
Because I'm just wondering, you know, sometimes when you're getting cool with somebody and they kind of, y'all just kind of, you know what I mean? You're starting to know each other and then sometimes, like you're saying, something, they take a misunderstanding from something because they don't really know you that well. Yeah. So it could be that. I mean, I don't know. That's why I was wondering.
And my other man, he think I'm mad at him. I mean, I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I was mad. You know what I mean?
You was disappointed.
I'm done. Yeah, right. You know, because we was on call on Christmas. And he got a phone call but he didn't answer the phone. So it came to me.
Right.
After I just,
But
I
he
just
was first. He was number one.
Right. After I just got off a call.
Got you.
I just came back from a call.
So he was supposed to take
He was next.
one.
Right. So he come to work the next day and he say, "My fault, man. I got drunk."
I got drunk.
You got drunk. Of course I'm not gonna be mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you drinking for on your call?
Right. You knew what you was going. You knew
what you was doing. Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? I was mad for like
he made a choice, 2
days or whatever.
That's what I said. You was disappointed.
So everybody think I'm fucking mad at this guy. Like,
right.
That was 2 days ago, bro.
I'm over it now.
I'm over that, man.
Yeah, and that's why I say
go off me.
We can feel the emotions and we can go through the ideas. Just don't sit there in it. You know what I mean? Like once you feel it, you understand it. We have a quick conversation, whatever. Walk off. We're done. I'm done with that.
Right.
I'm not coming back to it. I'm not thinking about it all.
That's
the time.
it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I was just like, man, this is wild, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it was other people that went back to him.
Of course.
You know,
they're always fucking
kept saying shit and like, bro, I'm not
worried about that,
bro. Yeah. That's some petty shit. You know what I'm saying? I was mad for those,
right?
You know, for that day. Like, yeah, I was fucked up.
I was.
You know what I'm saying? If you come in here to tell me that you was drunk,
right,
or you wasn't sleep, or
had a family emergency or something, right?
But you was drunk.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I was just fucking up.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
I was just fucking up.
I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I did it, it'd been a whole different.
Of course,
it'd been a whole different thing.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, right? That's something I tell people sometimes, you know, and I've heard other people say this, is like I've been one of those people where like say family members or friends or whatever, they always feel like, or I always feel like they can say whatever they want to me, you know, just in the moment, whatever's happening.
Okay.
You know, they can usually just go, man, I'm fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck about this. And be upset and be mad. And I'll be like, all right, cool, calm down. Everything's cool. You know, we figure this shit out.
Right.
But when I do shit like that, I'm a total asshole. I have no respect for nobody.
Right,
yeah, it's like, I'm like, yeah, but I watched you have crash out moments and try to calm you down and shit. And I just was like, okay, cool. I'm just trying to help you out, you know, or whatever. Or if we have a problem, let's fix it, you know. That's how I feel. But I'm like, but when I have a problem and when I go off the rails a little bit, all of a sudden I'm just an asshole. And I don't understand what's going on and why you got to be like that. And I'm just like, wow.
Right.
Because when you was doing it, I
messed you up.
tripping.
Exactly.
I wasn't tripping. I just let you have your fucking, say what you need to say and let's move on. But when I say this shit, all of a sudden you feel a certain way.
I feel you, but I feel you 100%.
But that tells you how powerful you are. Think about it that way. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You're more powerful when people, you know, because it's like you know, it's like in my raps and stuff. I say, you know, like when I speak, people listen. You know what I mean? And I don't say it because I'm just trying to be like this person who wanted to make you listen. Right. But it's because when I'm saying something, people are feeling it a certain way. Yeah. There's a lot of energy in what I say a lot of times, and you know, and that's why I start to understand that I'm powerful in the way I speak and talk to people, and that's why I tell people a lot of times that's why I don't say shit.
I just told that man that, bro.
I don't say nothing because I keep the peace.
I just told the man the same thing.
I said I'm saying a lot now. I say a lot, you know, as it is, you know, and like I said, we both got to live with that.
Crazy, bro.
But a lot of times I don't say stuff because I'm just like, you know what? If I say something, it's going to be something. And I'd rather just have peace and not deal with that at this moment. You know what I mean? But I'll pick my moments.
Yeah. I thought I was the only fucking one.
No, it might be half of us because everybody I talk to almost feels the same way. I'm like, fuck.
I'm like, this
we're all getting treated like this? Like,
this is weird, bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so I can stand there and take your shit.
Yep.
But as soon as I give it back out, it's a whole problem.
Yeah.
Yo, I just told that man. I said, yo, this is why I'm quiet, bro. This is why I don't say nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when I start speaking up, it's a bigger issue. It's a bigger issue. Yeah. You know, people looking at me funny now. I'm like, what?
I didn't know you felt that way. Well, I didn't know you felt that way either, but I'm not tripping.
Right.
Like, let's figure this out.
So you start speaking up, boy.
Right.
Shit changed.
Yeah. But that's the thing, too, I learned.
And I'm like, man, I'm tired of it.
I learned that with truth. As we're speaking the truth, as we're saying all this shit, there's people out there, man. that don't agree with half the shit we're saying just because they just don't want to. They don't want to look it up. They don't want to think about it. They just want to go, why are these people talking like this?
Right.
You know what I mean? There's just people out there that are like that. And they're in
think
all
people
walks
talk
of our
like this without researching or knowing
Right.
stuff?
They just think we're just making shit up.
Right.
Yeah. Because their pastor didn't say it. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That's one example. But it's like, you know, I went to school. I got a college degree. I don't believe in half the shit you're saying. That can't be real. It's like, oh, just because you fucking read a book and studied it and then got a test on it and they gave you a paper that said you did a good job.
Right.
That's all you did. I could have done that.
School lied to you too.
Yeah, it's just
they don't tell you every fucking thing.
Right. But they think just because they can get a degree, they're educated.
Right.
Yeah, you can just sit in the classroom longer. That's it. You sat in class longer than I did.
Right.
That's all you did.
Right. I ain't trying to be mean.
I'm right. I'm just saying,
but
look at it logically.
Still ain't find a fucking job that fits you.
Yeah, a lot of you don't.
You know?
Go get degrees and don't have shit to do with what you're doing, and then you want to sit and go, but I got a degree. Yeah, you sat in class for a long time and you got debt.
Right.
That's what you got.
And now you sitting on now you just sitting there on a diploma and debt.
Right. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, so it is what it is.
There's different ways to look at everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of people that benefited from it too. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like just because you have it doesn't make you any different or better than anybody else.
Gotcha.
You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, we all are doing things from different angles of life. You know, and like I said, some of us went and got trades. You know, I went into the military and then got a trade. I didn't need no fuck. My 4 years was, you know, I did 6 in the military. So I did more than a 4-year degree. You know what I mean? So what, you know, I get 6 years in the military and then I get a trade that I can take to the world and reuse.
Right.
That's what I got out of those 6 years, you know, and I got paid to do it. You got debt.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so there's just different ways to do things. That's all we're saying, you know? So just because we have one thing or the other doesn't make us any better. We're all doing things from different angles and we need to, you know, and like I said before, we all have different jobs. We're not all meant to do the same things.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because if we were, we'd just be a fucking, what do they call that? We'd just be fabricated over and over and over, the same fucking thing, you know? It's like, no, we're meant to do different shit. That's why some of us drop out. That's why some of us only get our diplomas. That's why some of us go build businesses. That's why some of us, you know, go get degrees. That's why some of us become doctors and PhDs. We're all meant to do different shit.
Right.
It's whatever you're interested in, you know? Have a good time. Enjoy your life.
Facts.
Enjoy what you do.
Facts. Mother told me, live your life, man. That's what I'm doing, just living my life.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Live your life, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't be stressing over shit, you know. You can't control. Just live your life, man. Live your life. You know.
ElevateYourLife.site.
Yes, sir. Take care of them organs. You hear me?
Oh, I just bought some.
Take them.
I just bought some capsules.
What?
I got some gel capsules, oil of oregano, and black seed oil together. 2 in 1.
I gotta get
2 in 1 formula.
all over.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back in, folks.
Yeah.
I got 150 coming. So that's a 75-day fucking regime. You take 2 a day.
That's it.
So I'll take 2 a day. When they get here, it should be here tomorrow, I think it is. Oh, shit, did I buy that? I don't know. It was in my fucking cart. I know that. I don't remember if I hit go.
Oh,
I have to re-look at it. But anyways, it's on the way. It's coming. It's going to be here in the next day or 2. Anyways, I'll get back on my shit. I'm going to hit another fucking dose of that. I did one over the summer last year. But I'm going to do another hit and see where we go from there. And you know what I mean? Clean this up a little bit more.
Yeah, man.
Tighten this shit up.
Yep.
It's 2026.
That's
what the
what
fuck are you up to?
Yep. I told my lady, man, I don't care what you going through this year. We gonna get right.
Tighten up that ship.
We gonna get right, man.
Just tighten up that ship.
Yeah.
Just don't lose that
Yeah.
BBW.
You know. You know, because I be telling her, man, you know, we gonna get right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She see me taking my shit, and she know I take.
Lead
my
by
shit.
example. Yeah, you gotta lead by example. I get it. That's what I try to do. I just try to lead by example. And that's why I said, we come on the show and we're documenting.
Right.
So when they see me start my shit and see me in fucking 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the fuck it is later, and we'll be able to, give the testimony and say, here's how I feel. Here's what's going on. Here's what's happening.
Get some moringa, folks.
Yep. Some moringa.
Need some moringa. You take 2 capsules in the morning. You wait a half an hour. Then you eat. You're going to feel fine. It's going to clear all that shit out.
That's the energy one, right?
Yeah.
That gives you that energy.
Yeah,
Boost for the day.
Yep. All your nutrients that you need in your body that you don't put in there.
Right, that we're lacking.
Yeah.
Because of just what we do, the way we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Need that moringa in your life.
Fasting.
Yeah.
Fasting. Got to get in there to the, I got the intermittent fasting still going and stuff like that. And, I've been thinking lately I need to do like another 4 day fast just because you just got to drop one in there every now and then. Just cleanse yourself out a little bit here and there. Right. Thinking maybe that's what I do. Maybe I hit a 3-4 day fast and then start my oil of oregano and shit. Let it reset and then just start the regime. Go from there. Okay. That might be it. Okay. That might be it. So, in the next couple of weeks, we'll find out because it'll be on.
Sound like a plan.
Yep. Sushi next week, folks. Don't forget.
I definitely forgot about that.
Don't fucking forget.
Yeah, next week ain't gonna be here, folks.
You're not on call next week.
I'm not gonna be here next week, folks. Just give you a heads up.
Oh shit.
Say nah.
Yeah. We start wrapping this thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. Spread that love, folks. Spread that love, man.
Spread love, spread truth.
Oh yeah, man. Call somebody, man. I keep saying that. Call somebody, man.
Chat with them again. Rekindle that fellowship.
Just say hello. I'm just calling, say hello, and you can hang the hell up.
I just call.
It don't matter. They're gonna look at the phone like, the hell?
Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, no crash out calls. Come on, stop. No crash out calls.
Just call and say, I'm just calling to say what's up, man.
Just call to check in.
That's it.
Just check in with your awkward energy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Check in with your awkward energy.
That's nice. Call my mother today, my grandmother.
Nice.
My little brother.
Yeah, I talked to my mom the other day.
Yeah, just call checking on him and shit. Mother told me she seen Chris too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They work over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
He told her we hung out and shit.
On the first, yeah.
I said, okay.
I know. I was almost gonna call and be like, yo, because I told him, I was like, man, maybe you should come to this show, and I didn't double check with him. We'll have to hit him again and be like, yo.
Yeah, him next week.
Yeah. The sushi? Come for the sushi?
Yeah. Matter of fact, fuck that. I'm calling nigga tonight. Hey, when you come next week.
Do it. Give him a call.
Come next week. Nah, he be on my little.
Yeah.
On my face. On my
TikTok.
On my TikTok shit.
Yeah, I saw him today on TikTok. That's why I skipped through there for a minute. He had a couple on there.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I like it.
He's got a couple going. Mm-hmm. He's getting back in there.
Yeah. He definitely getting back in there. Need to.
Mm-hmm.
Need to. But yeah. Y'all be safe out there, folks. Keep your head up,
Keep your head on a swivel.
Keep your head up, folks. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for the most part, like I said, when you're vibrant and you're rolling, you're fucking blocking everything out of your shit anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I said think about that. It's not don't all, you know what I mean? When you hear all these shits that this and that, and I can't go to a concert because who knows what's gonna happen. Come on, stop feeling weird. You've been to concerts before, nothing fucking happened. You know what I mean? Relax. If you're vibing and doing your thing, nothing should fucking bother you. Think about it that way. You know what I mean? We've talked about that. Right. When you vibe high enough, you knock all that shit out of your fucking vibe. There's nothing that can hang out over there but you and chilling. So just put yourself in a good position and then fucking do your thing. Come on.
Bomb droppers.
You know what to do. Stop it. Quit acting like you need a bunch of help. You know what's up.
Right.
Let's go. Take care of it yourself. Handle that shit.
It's a new world.
It's a new world. We're walking into our new reality.
Yeah.
You know, we're walking into our new reality. So, yeah, get in tune. Just get in tune. That's all you got to do. Once you get in tune, it works. Everything just works.
For real.
You know? So yeah. With that, Awkward Intelligence, I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
And we'll catch you next week.
Awkward Intelligence.
This is Awkward Intelligence.